There is a kind of honesty that destroys everything it touches. Not lies, not manipulation, honesty. The kind that walks into a room, opens its mouth, and leaves nothing standing. Most people believe truth is always good, that speaking it is always brave, that silence is always a weakness. But there is an old story, one that quietly disagrees, and by the end of it, you may see something about yourself you have never wanted to admit. In a small merchant's shop, there lived a parrot named Azar. Azar never lied, not once, not ever. He sat in his cage by the window, watching everything, remembering everything, every word, every complaint, every whispered frustration the merchant believed no one else could hear. The merchant, Devon, was proud of him. "Look how clever he is," he'd tell his customers. "Ask him anything, he remembers." And he did. Azar remembered everything. That was the gift, and that was the wound. One morning, an old crow landed on the windowsill. He didn't speak, he didn't move. He had seen this kind of story unfold before. He simply watched. Then the door opened. A wealthy client walked in, Devon's most important customer, a serious man in fine clothes, years of business between them, large orders, steady money, the kind of relationship a shop is built on. He glanced at the parrot and smiled, the way busy men smile when they have nowhere to put their attention. "How's business these days?" he asked casually. He wasn't speaking to the parrot, but the parrot answered. "Business is bad." Calm, clear, as if reading the weather. Devon's face turned to stone. 3 clients haven't paid in months. Half of the stock from last season remains unsold. And Devon says you always ask for too many discounts. He complains about you every week. The room went silent, the kind of silence that ends things. The client looked at the parrot, then at the merchant. He didn't shout, he didn't argue. He simply turned, walked to the door, and left. He never came back. That night, Devon stared at the parrot for a long time. "Why?" he whispered. "Why did you say that?" Azar tilted his head. "You told me always to tell the truth." "Not like that," the merchant said. Not to him, but the parrot didn't understand. Truth was truth. What was the difference? From the windowsill, the old crow finally spoke. Slow, quiet, heavy. "Your parrot told him everything true." Devon looked up. But truth, served at the wrong table, is not honesty, it is destruction. And here is where the story stops being a story. Because somewhere in your life, you have been Azar. You spoke the honest thing, the accurate thing, the thing that needed to be said, and you watched the room go cold. You watched someone you cared about pulling away. You watched a door close that you didn't know you were standing in front of, and you told yourself, "At least I was honest." But deep down, something didn't feel right, because the truth was correct, and still something good was lost. Most people are taught 2 extremes, lie and protect, or speak and destroy. But wisdom lives in a 3rd place, the place almost no one is taught. It is not about what is true, it is about when, where, and to whom. The wise do not weaponize honesty, they do not confuse expression with virtue, they do not mistake bluntness for courage. A blade is not evil, but a blade in the wrong hand at the wrong moment ends lives that did not need to end. Truth is the same. A week later, Devon brought home a new bird, a small myna named Soraya. Cheerful, warm, said only what visitors wanted to hear. Azar was moved to the back room. At first, he thought it was temporary, a pause, a misunderstanding, a moment of distance that would soften with time. But days passed, then weeks. From the back room, he could hear everything. Soraya's voice, bright and sweet, customers laughing, Devon laughing with them, that same warm tone Devon used to speak to him. Business slowly came back, and Azar sat in his small cage, perfectly honest, completely alone. This is the part of the story no one prepares you for. You can be right and still be left behind. You can be truthful and still be unloved. You can do exactly what you believed was good and still end up in the back room of your own life, listening to laughter you used to be part of. But here is what most people don't realize. Azar's mistake was not telling the truth. His mistake was believing that truth alone was enough, that honesty needed no timing, no tenderness, no awareness of the human being standing in front of him. Truth without wisdom is just noise wearing a noble mask. So consider this carefully. You are no longer someone who confuses honesty with impact. You are no longer someone who speaks just because the words are true. You are no longer someone who mistakes bluntness for strength, or silence for weakness, or directness for depth. You are becoming someone who understands that words are seeds. Some bloom, some burn, some bury what could have grown. You are becoming someone who asks before speaking, is this true? Is this needed? Is this the right moment? Is this the right person? And if even one answer is no, you let the silence do its quiet, intelligent work. This is not weakness. This is not dishonesty. This is mastery. The wise are not loud. They are not eager to be right. They speak less, but their words move further. They protect what is fragile, not because they fear the truth, but because they respect what it can break. So the next time something true rises in your chest, sharp, urgent, demanding to be said, pause. Ask yourself which table you are serving at, because the world does not need more honest people who leave ruins behind them. It needs wise ones who knows that the truth spoken well is a kind of love, and spoken poorly is a kind of violence. If this reached something quiet inside you, stay a little longer with us. Breathe, reflect, and subscribe to Pocket Philosophy for the words you'll wish you had heard sooner. Thank you.